And we're live. Welcome, friends. Happy Wednesday. On Wednesdays, we Witcher. How is everyone? Eagles says, hi, guys. Greetings, Eagles. And Miko Herptile says, hello, superantonio. And Sadie, hello, mods. Howdy, folks. Howdy to you, Miko. It's good to see you. Sadie is currently under the desk, but we shall bring her up at some point. David is here. David says, has a Miko and a snake emoticon, and says hello to Eagles Pro. David, greetings. David says, there he is. There you are, sir. How are you, David? I've missed you. Happy Wednesday. And what's for dinner? Miko says, hey, David. Tonight, we are visiting Keira Metz, who is a local witchy woman. Geralt seems to be attracted to sorceresses and witches. He never really hooks up with anyone else. There are opportunities in the bigger cities to go to visit brothels and see bath ladies. So those are humans, but it's mostly witches that he likes. He has a type, and this would be an R-rated stream, but I did some clever editing, so it won't be. I'll show as much as I can. But if you want to see more, I'm sure you can find uncensored videos on YouTube, or you can just play the game yourself, which I highly recommend. And again, the bath scenes in this game remind me of Grand Theft Auto.
She went off too.
David had roasted chicken and potatoes. That sounds delicious, David. I would certainly have enjoyed that. What did I have? It's been so long I can't even remember. Oh yeah, I had I had teriyaki spam and rice with steamed broccoli. It's an acquired taste, spam. Seven viewers in the chat. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. On Wednesdays, we Witcher. Appreciate you being here. Took a week off. What's that about? And I missed you guys. I missed hanging out in the chat and talking to all of you. Thinking about playing Fallout. Thinking about Fallout Fridays. We might do it. It might happen. We'll see. We shall see. There's always stuff to collect in this game, but let's go see what Keira wants. Eagles Pro says hi. Greetings, Eagles. Good to see you, friend.
Managed to amass quite a book collection.
Another thing I didn't do during my week off was play any video games at all. I stayed away. I didn't even turn the PS4 on. And that was challenging. I wanted to play, but I just thought I needed a break.
Nothing special.
A break from everything. And on the whole, I think it was a very healthy thing to do. Ali says Fallout would be great. Is there a Fallout you play in particular? No, Ali. I was thinking of Fallout 4. Do you have a Fallout that you recommend? On Fridays, we fall out. Perhaps. Still thinking about it. But we got to do something.
One more candle.
As much as I want to keep this channel focused on Arthur and Red Dead, I don't think we can do that. If we want to progress, if we want to move the channel forward, if we want to grow. regrettably.
Villain.
It's just the views aren't there. The audience isn't there. I mean, I thought this game just isn't as popular
Disappeared too.
as Grand Theft Auto or even Minecraft, which is regrettable because I love it so much.
Well, nice.
But all the bigger channels, all the clickbaity ones, Mr. Boss, they just make videos focusing on GTA 6, speculating on GTA 6. And I don't want to do that. GTA 6 isn't a game that I'm really interested in playing. Here come the edits, which I apologize for. David says, give it a try. I believe I will, David. There.
Where?
So we did a lot of cropping, if you know what I mean.
No. To talk.
And here's Keira Metz. David, have you played any Fallout? Geralt being a gentleman, turning away, but he already saw pretty much everything.
Keira Metz deep in
Ali says, not really. I enjoy most of the games in this series, but Fallout 4 is a good option for your first playthrough. Yes, that's what I've heard, Ali. That's probably the one that we'll get, is Fallout 4.
It was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children.
I'm interested in it because, of course, I watched the Amazon series, and then I watched some Fallout playthroughs, and then I bought a Nuka-Cola poster,
With a pleasant view.
which I'm going to put up in my kitchen. And I thought, and it was suggested in the chat, if I'm going to have Fallout decorations in the house, I really should have
Bet you saw this question.
a Fallout playthrough.
What are you doing?
It's only fair.
Enjoying the country air, admiring the unspoiled scenery, or is it furthering the age?
And I
of
like the
lives
series
of
enough to
city and
play,
different?
to do a playthrough.
No, I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world. Don't you see
Regrettably,
Mean the persecution.
we accidentally killed Keira, and we cannot bring her back. Not in this. I don't even think I have
pursuing
footage of
anyone
it.
with a whiff of magic about
You have to do a bunch of tasks for her, and on the last one, there are two options, and and one of the option was to fight, and I didn't know the tree and the fractal we were traveling down would lead to Kira's death, so we accidentally killed her, and we couldn't reload a save, and you can't redo the mission.
horrid.
Joy in having the boundless respect and
So if we do another playthrough, I would pick the other option.
Anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in.
So we save her.
Cannot possibly imagine
But
how much I
in the
detest
meantime,
this place.
kind of hang out with her for this episode at least.
Place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Changing the subject.
Working on the pet show video.
News of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer. Or who might be listening.
Ali says, I'm curious, considering you hadn't played the games prior to the show, how did you find the show?
Really?
I liked it. I liked the juxtaposition between Vault Life and Life Above Ground. Above Ground, it reminded me of the Mad Max series, especially
She's not from here.
Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. And I really liked the Ghoul. I like Walton Goggins. The only character that I didn't like was Maximus. I don't think he's
Understand the secrecy.
he's not very heroic.
The furled brow.
I thought I would be annoyed with Lucy, but I'm not. I was charmed by her. I thought she was very charming. Okie dokie. But Maximus, I hate that character arc. I hate not enough to not watch the show, but he was not in. He's certainly not my favorite.
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
So yeah, it intrigued me enough, and it's like my whole life I've seen Fallout posters and and known people who played the game and seen like playthroughs, but I was never really interested.
I should probably ask for something more.
And also my nephew did a Fallout. I think he played Fallout New Vegas, so I watched him do a playthrough. But it just to me it just seemed like a survival crafting game with a little bit of fighting, and I wasn't too interested in that open world. But if you people are interested, and if we can get some new eyeballs on the channel and new eyeballs on the live streams, that would be that would make me interested.
He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
You leave any message for her?
Great thing about this game, 2015, it's very traditional. Women are attractive and feminine and dress attractively and feminine,
Think I'll have trouble finding this
and the men are masculine. I miss those boots, those greaves.
He promised me
It's
something, but he never delivered it.
that Arthur's wearing now. It's not very.
Besides, I know you think
It's a low level armor,
and I'd
but
like to see Cyrilla too.
looks really cool.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
Whenever possible, I try to dress Geralt in plate armor. I just like the look of it. But of course, it depends on the level. Odog is here with the members only, the members exclusive Arthur emoticon. Greetings, Odog. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're well, friend. It's good to see you. Glad you're here. What's for dinner?
Well, let's find out.
And Serena's also here. Serena says, hi, Antonio, I'm here. Greetings. Everybody say hello to Serena. Hi, Serena. Welcome. Sadie's here. She moved her crate, but I'll move her back with some potent canine bait. Or actually, it's potent human bait. She really liked the cheese crackers from Sunday. There's Sadie. Say hello to Serena and Miko and David and Odog. Ali says, thanks for answering. Good to hear another person's opinion. Appreciate it. I appreciate you being here, Ali. What's your opinion on the show? And David has the Star Hearts emoticon. Serena says, hi, Miko.
The Wild Hunt.
David has the Moondog emoticon. And Serena says, hi, David. And Odog says, was a hard-ass day, fried chicken wings and Cajun rice. And Serena says, hi, Odog. And Odog says, what up, Davy boy? And Serena says, hi, Ali.
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean?
Odog says, hi there, Serena.
Hurry up.
And Sadie.
Not sure I like any of this.
She's happy. She likes these. These things, I mean, they're cheaper than dog treats, and you get 4 times the amount of product. What's that about? And they're human grade. I could eat one if I wanted. I think I'm done eating for the day. Ali says, hi, hey folks, and Serena says, hi Sadie, beautiful girl, missed you and everyone. Sadie missed you, Serena. And David says, Ali, and Cloudy says, howdy. Nice, I didn't know you played The Witcher 3 as well. That's awesome. Greetings, Cloudy, appreciate you being here. Yeah, we're doing a Witcher 3 playthrough. Hanging out with Keira Metz. We're also considering a Fallout Friday, a Fallout playthrough. first we're going to get that box. Happy Wednesday, Cloudy. On Wednesdays, we Witcher. We saw something sad on our walk. We walked by a park, and the park is close to a school. The school is... It's on the way to a school, and it's about, I think, 3 or 4 blocks away. But it's a high school, and sometimes we see kids in the park hanging out, skipping school, which is fine, I guess. But I saw a sandwich, obviously from a school lunch, that someone had thrown to a bush. A cheese sandwich. And, of course, Sadie wanted it, and I didn't let her have it, which was very cruel for... She at least thought it was very cruel. But it made me sad because, you know, some mom made that. Some mom made that with love for her kid. And the kid's just being ungrateful and not wanting to eat it, not understanding what a gift it is, and how much you'll miss that when she's gone. Yeah, it just made me sad. But, you know, to the kid's credit, it did not look like an appetizing sandwich. It was just like, you know, white bread and cheese, processed cheese. But still, you know, I miss that. But again, you know, it's like missing my mother, but also missing my childhood and my youth, I guess. And feeling guilty for all the times that I didn't appreciate my mother making my school lunch. Cloudy says, I never finished The Witcher 3. Pound for pound, I think The Witcher 3 is very comparable to Red Dead Redemption 2. And it wins in a lot of ways. In crafting, the plot is I would say 20 to 30% more involved and better written. There are way more stranger encounters. The open world is wider. Not as beautiful, of course, as Red Dead 2. Horse mechanics are horrible. The crafting in this game is second to none. It's tip-top. Odag says, putting that pup down was hard. Then AC froze while I was gone. Yeah, Odag, that was sad. I'm sorry to hear that had to happen. We got to kill these rats. I'm sure we could blast them with something, but Arthur's just hacking and slashing. Yeah, I was really sorry to hear that. Ali says, I have a very similar opinion you had, really. I found Maximus a pinch overbearing, but not distracting enough to stop watching by any means. Yeah, just because the world was so interesting. And I liked his suit. I just I don't like his character. Cloudy says, I used to bring up my school food to some class that was living under a bridge, LOL. Yeah, Cloudy. And Serena says, Antonio and friends, my PS4 is hot again. Can't play games with disc. Only through PS Plus. Waiting for my uncle to come on the weekend. Serena, set up a fan on your PS4. Just, you know, blast it. And you should be fine. Also, I don't know if you're storing it horizontally, but if you like store it vertically, like a book, that helps with the circulation. You can get a vertical stand on Amazon. They're cheap. And Odak says, Serena, upgrade when you can. Start taking donations. Yeah, Serena, if you have a PayPal account, you can set up a tip jar like we have in the pinned comment, and you can put it in your description and your video description and make a pinned comment. And Serena says, that's why I haven't uploaded any longer videos. Odak says, clean, do chores for money, sit with elderly, babysit.
Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
And Odog also agrees. And yes, set up a pay thing, Super Antonio mentioned. Yeah, Odog, that's what I thought you were talking about in the first place. Analog chores. Serena says, I have cleaned it so many times too. Yes, I'm going to start playing Mafia 11 Definitive Edition. Waiting for it to download. 11 Mafias.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance.
Yeah, you like those Mafia games in LA Noire.
Finish.
9 viewers in the chat, welcome. Happy Wednesday. On Wednesdays, we Witcher.
What about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you
Serena says, yes, Odog, I already do it to make money. And Odog says, Serena, you can get PS5 digital for under $500. What's Fallout 4 going for these days? Fallout 4 PS4 is
That's him.
$35.99. So 36. But Fallout 76 is a cheap. That's like $14.
Robotic projection.
14 caps. Serena says, just got to get used to driving in those games.
Spots for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter.
Cloudy says, I still use my PS4 Pro and it never overheats. Yeah, it depends. I think it depends on where you live.
Only for Ciri, daughter of the
And Serena says, oh, okay, Odog, not sure about Australia. Might cost more. And Odog says, my brother's Call of Duty Edition PS4 died 3 weeks ago. Oh, that's sad.
Not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Cireo. Swallow.
What's Fallout 4 going for
Aside from you would know that.
on eBay?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could
Best Buy has it for 38,
Failed to foresee that someone like you would
38,
show
but
up.
38 caps.
I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
And used it's around 25
Do you
caps.
think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Here's one for 30 caps. But I don't trust getting used games. You don't know if they're scratched up.
Old elven.
You don't know if they're glitched.
Finale got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oil
Odog says, Serena, it doesn't matter where you are.
I hardly need instruction from you.
Serena says, might also play Heavy Rain. I have played it before. Odog says, order it from Sony. And Serena says, okay, Odog, thanks.
Terrible idea.
Odog says, Super Antonio, he's got a PS5 Slim, LOL. He's okay. But my friend got a PS5 for under 500 off PlayStation website. Cloudy says, I'm pretty sure you can play Fallout 4 if you have PS Extra. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, but I do not have PS4 Extra. Cloudy. And Serena says, hi, Cloudy. I like physical media. I like having a disc I can hold in my hand that no one can take away from me. Eagle says, long time no see, Serena. Eagle said hi. And Serena says, David, I haven't received your parcel yet. Let's hope a crocodile didn't eat it. He says, as you know, your postman has to fight crocodiles and kangaroos and giant spiders to get to your house, Serena. Cloudy says, hi, Star Hearts. 12 viewers in the chat. Thank you for being here, friends. I missed all of you. And I'm glad I'm back. Serena says, yes, Eagles Pro, good to see you. I do watch your videos when you upload. And Odog says, Kangaroo took off with that package. Yeah, he's bouncing around.
I recognize the Volkine immediately.
He'll deliver it at some point. Serena, that That kangaroo just needs to is taking the long. That kangaroo is taking a walkabout.
Feel awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Serena says, "LOL, Antonio and Odog," and David says, "It should be there soon." Well, you know, UPS and Amazon have a kangaroo program down under where they use a kangaroo delivery service. You wouldn't think a silver sword would work on a ghost, but it does. You gotta avoid those clouds. That swamp. You can't like that swamp gas. It really degrades your health. Eagle says, "I've been dealing with something I hate talking about." Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Eagles. See, look at our health. Every time we go through one of those darn things. Very convenient, though, that we can meditate pretty much in the middle of battle. Not when action is actually happening if we're under threat, but if there's a pause. If you can pause the game, you can meditate and recharge your health. Cloudy says, "Super Antonio, do you have a gaming PC? If so, that's the best way to enjoy the Fallout games." I have a PC laptop that I use for Save Wizard, but I wouldn't call it a gaming PC. Serena says, "Antonio, are you enjoying playing The Witcher?" I am, Serena. I am really enjoying it. As much as Arthur, but in a different way. Because this game isn't based in reality, there's just more, you can have more fun. Because, you know, you've got magic, you've got spells, you've got a more variety of enemies to fight, and the tasks and the side quests are more interesting. Serena says, "It doesn't matter what games I play, Red Dead 2 is still my favorite." Same here, Serena. I'll always come. This is a Red Dead channel. This is Arthur's channel. We're just branching out, trying to find some new viewers and get some new eyeballs on the channel. And Serena and Odog agrees and says, "Right, Serena, always find our way back to Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 is home." Serena says, "That's true, Odog." Serena, did you have your morning tea? What did you have? Did you have a ham sandwich?
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Ciudad, ni for del sol ser. Ciudad, ni for del sol ser.
Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare.
Searching for Siri.
Galloped like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glam.
A sea monster.
Serena says, "Yes, Antonio, the ham and cheese toasted."
What the hell is that?
Now I want toasted ham and cheese.
Another security measure. Damn it all.
I think it's a mind game of some sort. Can you defeat yourself? Are you willing to? Perhaps these apparitions believe they are real.
Sorry, I just don't share my doubts. Exactly which one of
to you before.
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes? And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature. Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
In this game, red is mission critical, and gold is just something you can collect.
Geralt, are you alright?
You might say so.
And we're only at level 7. Currently, we are past level 25. And also, I'm not showing you full playthroughs on this. I'm just showing you highlights. Because this game is just as long as Arthur's game. 65 hours just doing the story. And we're doing everything. We're doing all the side quests, all the side missions. There's 2
Like
DLCs.
the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here. Look, they're opening. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, that reminded me. Another idea I had during
Now I know what distorted my effort at
during the first year, during year 1 of the DLC for Red Dead 2 was an African safari.
please, you
Oh,
immerse
dog.
the portal in one piece.
Just because I loved
Wonders why I
the legendary animals, and I wanted more legendaries, and it'd be great to have just legendary African animals where you have to do where you board a boat in Saint Denis, and it takes you to Africa, where you have to like hunt a bunch of legendary animals and have a couple adventures,
The Elven Mage prepared this passage
and you get a big game gun, an elephant gun or something. That would have been cool.
It's grown awfully quiet,
Is that bad?
a bit like the calm before a storm. I've a bad feeling about this.
Now we gotta fight this golem. Which isn't as hard as you would think. Serena says, my family was saying yesterday, Red Dead 2 talk about Australia would be good if they did a mission to Australia too. Yeah, an Australian DLC.
My intuition's a fine.
Odok says, too bad we can't write code, lol. We could make games. Yeah, but they, it's like my coding would be, it's like we'd be making Pong and maybe Space Invaders. That would be the level. I mean, we couldn't, I have the first idea how to make a game like this.
Fine, Siri. What will you do?
How to craft these details.
What she wants.
And again, they've got a whole team
Spire.
designing the stalagmites and the weapons and how Geralt's hair moves.
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, wouldn't know the first thing.
Forget.
Telesword over there.
We must activate it. I'm feeling another golem's about to surprise
It's hard enough for me to animate text without using a program, without using iMovie.
Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on. Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the mage's sentries. They did come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
And the name of this mission is Wandering in the Dark. And here comes the wild hunt. Fortunately, we don't have to fight these guys. Serena says, "Love the characters in this game." Yeah, I think you'd enjoy this game, Serena. It is not scary, I promise you. Cloudy says, "My American Paint Obero got killed by one of the Murphy brood. I was sad, but I took one of their horses because I felt bad for them." Yeah, and American Paints are relatively easy to replace. You don't have to feel too bad.
What is this?
The white frost.
And Serena says, "They are beautiful." Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Serena. This game is from 2015, where the men and the women are clearly defined and still attractive.
Stay close.
Now we have to stay within this protective bubble. First playthrough, I didn't, and it just like it'll drain our health. However, you know, we're going to be attacked by these these devil dogs. They're hounds of the wild hunt. And we have to protect Keira, of course. See, don't go out there, Geralt. Odog says, "Need another paint? Go to Shea Porter Ranch." If you want a wild one, go to Hanging Dog Ranch. Go to the blue field. They spawn in the blue flower field, north-south. Like northwest of Hanging Dog Ranch, on the way to Cougar Country. And Odog says, "An Overo is a little harder to spawn, though it spawns randomly." Yes, that's true, Odog. And Cloudy says, "Yeah, it took me a while to get that horse." The other option is to load an old save. Depending on it, you feel about losing progress. Eagles is going to hit the hay. Okay, Eagles, you take care of yourself. And thanks for being here. Serena says, "Also the bounty hunter kills my horse too." Yes, that's the last time we lost a horse for the first time on the channel. On the last Free Roam Fridays, we got to replace that one. Eagle says, "Good night, friend. You take care of yourself." Lorok says later on ePro, Cloudy says, "I'm trying to get the Legend of the East outfit as Arthur on this playthrough. Good luck." Serena says, "The night folk did too. Killed my horse." Yes, gotta watch out for them night folk. Serena says, "Okay, Eagles Pro, good night and take care."
Worked.
100 XP.
Keira. What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
If you can't go on,
You can't leave me here.
I'd never do that. Love to be able to say we could stay.
Look
here a
how
while.
Geralt's eyes glow in the dark.
I know.
He's got them Witcher eyes. Serena says, "That screech they make in the swamps, my horse bucks me off, is scary." Serena, I watched your Bill antagonized video where you got molasses. I forget what that one was called, but I watched it this morning.
The passage.
Left you a like.
Leave it to me.
Let's see. Let's go to history.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never
I'm not
manage
seeing it.
without me, would you? He awaits
Let's go to
us.
subscriptions. No, actually, I can do that through your channel. Serena says, "Thank you, Antonio." Arthur says to Bill, "Have you got molasses in your britches or something?" That was a good one, Serena. And that was a good catch. I love how you can still find new things in this game.
I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Gotta fight this Nithral, which again is not as
Stay calm.
difficult as it may seem. You just can't fight him when he's got his shield up. Serena says, "Yes, it was hard to upload." And Cloudy says, "Serena, what type of Red Dead videos do you make?" She makes Red Dead Online videos and playthroughs. Serena says, "Yes, played since it came out, still finding new things in Red Dead Redemption 2. Cloudy says, "Gave you a sub." I'm sure that's for Serena. I would hope you're already subbed to this channel, Cloudy. You could sub to the second channel. I would appreciate that. Serena says, "Like Antonio said, Cloudy, I play other games too." Yes, she's going to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Serena says, "Antonio got a couple more subs." Well done, Serena. Speaking of Assassin's Creed, what's that? The Samurai Assassin's Creed? Assassin's Creed Shadows, I think.
Let's watch this message.
Yeah.
Cyril, this place is no longer
Yeah, I saw a trailer for Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it looked good. Looked interesting, but
and above all, beware the
it just made me want to play Ghost of Tsushima again.
try to reach the place where
Serena says, "I subbed to your channel too, Cloudy," and thanks, Cloudy. I really appreciate it.
Last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything. If they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Keira, if you're hiding something,
But I didn't say.
why didn't you say anything?
Fortunately, we don't have to fight this guy.
Witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we?
Spoke too soon.
I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now, after I safely led you through the cave.
I can't believe you think so.
Cloudy says, "Okay, thanks. I used to make Red Dead videos. I've been recording some of my gameplay, but I still don't know if I will upload them, lol."
You know these witches?
I'm going to check out your channel, Cloudy.
I've read of them in an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant.
I came across the fabled Ashen Great One Moose and some wrestling videos and Red Dead Redemption 2. I like your thumbnails. Grand Theft Auto.
My first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid.
Yeah, it looks good, Cloudy.
I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful night.
And Serena says, needs that girl's hair on Red Dead Online. I'm sure you can find that hair. Her name is Keira Metz. Serena, she's a witch.
The crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of trees.
And we are going to see more of her in this video. Oh, dog.
All normal folk
Not much more.
live in gingerbread houses.
If you play the game, you'd see much, much more.
See that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cyrilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Why do we even come?
Serena says, I can't do thumbnails. I'm using Share Factory on PS4 or monetize. You can't monetize until you get to 1,000 subs, Serena, regrettably. I have the same problem with the second channel. So you're about halfway there. And Odog says, no time to play it, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's the main thing. No time. I didn't want to invest time in a new game. Even though, when you think about it, it probably would be great for the channel. But I don't want to play a new game. I don't like new games.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Serena says, what are you afraid of, Odog? I believe Odog is talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is a samurai game. And we still want you to play AC Valhalla, which is the Viking game. Serena says, is it 500 subs to monetize? Regrettably, it is 1,000 subs. I think it was 500 subs in 2008. Before Google bought this, before Google bought YouTube. So you'd almost be there if we were in 2008, but regrettably, it's 1,000 subs. But you'll get there. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I bought this.
Serena says, I think I'd be too scared to play, David. You may be scared at the first, but you will get over it really fast.
So you're welcome to
And because you love The Walking Dead so much, I know for a fact
think of me.
that you could play it.
Thanks.
Odog says, I'm 95 games in on MLB The Show 24. And NCAA football is about to release in 3 months. Yeah, Odog plays those sports games. And I couldn't figure out how to open this door. And I believe it's just R1. Serena says, yes, Antonio, thank you. I'm happy with subs I have. I really appreciate everyone's support. Yeah, you just, I mean, everyone says you just need one video to go viral. I never really had that one video. I mean, we just grew organically. And then, of course, with COVID, everybody grew because everyone was home playing video games and watching YouTube.
Wait, there's still the magic.
The magic wipe
But yeah, I
The elf promised
never
me
got like
for
that
my help.
one
Since his return,
video
he's
that
stopped.
like
I
got
must
millions of
retrieve it
views
myself.
and grabbed a bunch of
If I can find it, that is.
subs.
Help.
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid.
And I don't know if I regret that or not. I mean, that's just the way the channel grew.
We're certain to find something here.
It's kind of like winning the lottery. You don't know, you don't know why it happened, and it's impossible to replicate. Whereas the viewers we have
Show me.
and the subs we get, I know why we got them.
But that third doesn't make much
They
sense.
like they like this game. They love this game as much as I do. They appreciate
The elder speech.
the passion and the thumbnails. They love the
This
horses,
might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal.
and they like my quirky sense of humor and my personality and my voice.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing.
Serena says, the letter from Tilly, I got heaps of views, and reporting a crime on John, buying a barn, other videos, I can't remember all of them. Yeah, I saw your letter from Tilly got like 7,000 views. You should re-upload that, just to see if you can get new views on it.
Beside the first, yet like the second, played a tune, and thus they stood o'er their queen.
Because that's really hard to get,
Beneath
that
flickering
letter from
stars.
Tilly.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Another puzzle, and I didn't listen to the clues, but so we just kind of looked it up online. It reminds me of the strange statues, but there's a poem, and then you've got to like interact with them in a certain sequence. David says, "Sorry guys, I was away with the dogs." No worries, David. Glad you're back. How are your boys?
Seems we did something wrong.
Serena says, "How will you do that, Antonio? Re-upload. You go to your channel. You go to YouTube Studio and then to your content, and then you find the video, and then you can download it again, and then re-upload. But you do that through your PS4, don't you? So I'm not sure how you would do it."
There it goes.
Serena says, "Welcome back, David. And hi to your wife."
Their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
David, you should make your wife an account so she can so she can say hi to Serena. Exclusively so she can say hi to Serena, and also make her subscribe. Like and subscribe to this channel and to the second channel, and also Serena's channel.
That wall, a movement.
Serena says, "Yes, I'm on PS4. I will have a look." Yeah, if you've got it, if it's cluttering your hard drive on PS4, then yeah, you can do it, but I mean, that's an old video.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just desserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Serena says, "Yes, David, it would be good to chat
It would explain
to your
how
lovely
it's
wife."
Siri.
Possible.
Yeah, because Mama One's making
What you're looking for?
an account for Papa One.
So what's it supposed to do?
That'll be fun.
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
We'll probably see both of them on Friday. On Fridays, we free roam. But honestly, I might be going back to our regular Good Honor Arthur for this Friday at least.
We going?
Because I miss him. David says, I will ask her.
Illusion here.
And Odog says, I want a Kit Kat. I prefer Twix, personally. You get that cookie crunch, but it also has caramel. And Odog says, fat boy problems. Well,
Last.
what are you going to do?
It was worth it, right? You learned something about Siri in the end. Something important. Do you intend
Serena
to
says,
mention
yum,
it?
Odog. I had Kit Kat Storm
Must tell me about
yesterday.
the
Kit Kat from yesterday, perhaps, Serena was
Geralt,
saying.
there are two types of men,
I can't remember the last time I've had a Kit Kat, perhaps over Halloween.
and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter.
David says, I will be gone for a week next week in Saint Denis. Yes, David, I know you will be, and I'm sure you'll have a great time. If you can, check in from the hotel if you have time, if you're up,
In that case, I shall
and you
be
can give us a report. If not, just give us a report when you come back. Serena says, going to miss you, David, and Odog is going to get a Kit Kat tomorrow. Yeah, I don't like having treats around in the house. I like making, like having to go out and get one to make a special effort. Because if it's in the house, I'll just eat it. What's that about? We need those points to upgrade our powers, combat skills, magic skills. Now we're going to go hang out with Keira.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And Serena says, yes, have a great time for David, to David.
But the curse, what was its source?
Stick around, David. There's only about 10 minutes left, and we're going to have a deluxe bath with Keira, and
So I'm assuming it did.
but I had to edit it.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander.
David says, thank you, Star Hearts.
Catriona. You knew this.
All the mages knew about it.
Serena says, where's Christian and Doc? Been a while. Well, Christian probably has
I would have
school,
given anything for
and,
the opportunity to
Doc
study his notes, but he
Doc
can't
has his
do
own
this.
life.
The lamp.
And Serena says, also miss Marco too. Well, Marco is watching the stream, so I'm sure he's going to
Has been cleansed.
hear us talk
I
about him.
actually regret not going there with you.
He just doesn't get to
Perhaps
watch
I can make up for
live,
lost time now.
and we're live, because he's on the opposite side of the planet.
All right. Time I was on my way.
I believe he's in Greece right now.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer. There's one small
And
thing.
Serena says, you're welcome to David. And Miko says, ooh, nice, I'm back just in time for the bath lady scene. Yes, Miko.
The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has
Regrettably, I'll show you as much as we can
the package
to
is
keep
rather
this
important to me.
family friendly. You can see a lot more if you play the game.
If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you.
Serena says, welcome back, Miko. Serena says, I sometimes chat to Marco. Yes, I've seen you in the chat, in the comments. And I appreciate that. I'm sure Marco appreciates it too. He wants to feel connected. He is connected to the channel and the community. He just doesn't have a chance to participate live. Okay, let's go hang out with Keira.
Geralt, just when I was
Miko says, thanks, Serena. I was feeding the outdoor
Got
pets.
those substances you wanted?
splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic.
Odog says, sup, Miko?
Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must
Serena
wait.
says, yes, he is connected for sure. Talking about Marco.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go
And
on,
Serena says,
how?
nice, Miko. And here we go. Keira will lead us on a merry
You've been
chase.
patient, thank you. It's
We'll
almost
kind of
ready.
do, it's not exactly a horse race. And I like this scene. It's like Cinderella.
See white mice, I just
She's
keep
going to
going.
turn those mice into
When did I say
horses.
almost? Now don't interrupt. Became then hateful.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Keira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly
Just water.
swamps for one magical
I drink
night.
2 of these a day.
I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself.
Cruz is here. Color me intrigued. Might have to store that one in the memory archives for later use, Super Antonio. And Miko says bippity boppity boo.
So, what do you say?
A Cinderella and a Disney reference. Cruz, glad you're here, friend. I was thinking of doing an unboxing, but I wanted to wait until you were here.
So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Because we got
There's one more thing.
the Fallout poster.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage.
Serena says, hi, Cruz.
I shall transform acid rags into
Got my
something
handy
more
buck
valuable.
knife.
Don't wince. It'll only be a minute. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
There you go. Trend posters.
Why not?
No.
Go all out.
And
Then hold on tight.
hup hup,
Gavella Glan.
hup hup. Sadie thinks any Amazon package is for her, and she thinks this is something she can eat.
Neckline too modest.
And Serena says, that was awesome changing those mice to horses. Yeah, very clever, this game.
Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting.
Let's see what we got here. See? It's a poster. It's Nuka-Cola. Cruz says, hi, everyone, and Sadie. Oh, here we go. Okay. Zap that thirst. You can smell the printer's ink. It's print on demand. And this was only 9 caps. And the paper is really thin. It's not as thin as magazine paper, but it's not a high quality paper. I'm gonna put this on the fridge, but this would definitely need to be framed if you were gonna it's not gonna last. However, it was only 9 caps.
Whoa, Cinderella. We all have
Cruz says, well, actually, Serena says Arthur and John are magic in their own way. Serena, you're magic in your own way. Cruz says, from what Fallout game is this based off, Super Antonio? I'm not sure. I just liked it. It's the Fallout Nuka-Cola girl.
Congratulations.
Nuka-Cola.
You'd make an excellent cookie.
I will put,
if only I were a foot short.
and I will put it up on the fridge, and I will put a picture on the community tab, and the Instagram, and also I'll make a video and we'll put it up on the Sunday Campfire chat.
Shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red. But let it breathe a little first.
So we have a little dinner with Keira
Think witches suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with
and Sadie moved back to her crate.
Lasted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Actually, I shouldn't bring her back for the bath lady scene.
Please.
She doesn't need to be seeing that.
You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
Yeah, Cruz, 9 caps.
mind my asking. I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farm.
I mean, I don't know how they made money off
Very
that.
true. So,
They made
what's your
pennies.
option? I can either
You know,
start
Amazon
with
takes
eggs
30%. Cost at least $5 to mail it to me.
Thank you once again, Geralt.
So unless, well, it's print on demand, and I'm sure they're not paying. They're paying.
But among the
They're
most
paying for
difficult
licensing,
parts,
so
what happened on that island?
that's how they
Why
made
I
their
shot
money.
at the fort, and the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
A nice romantic candlelit dinner.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation.
Cruz says that business running on low margins.
Perhaps there's nothing to worry about.
Well, also this isn't the only poster that they do. I'm sure they do a bunch of posters.
I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic. Thought we came here as friends.
Friends with benefits.
So I will run the
Your fairy tale.
chat support text
Really? Then close your eyes and count it.
over this date night footage in case we get demonetized.
3, 4.
That's a way that we can
That's enough.
save this video.
Keira.
Okay, we got it. Now we have to chase her. Miko says, "Did you hear that? She said if Geralt was a foot shorter, then she wouldn't have invited him for dinner." Dang, yeah. Even in, I believe this is like the 13th century, they did like tall men.
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I have nothing on me. But I'll think of something.
Okay, I showed about as much as I could. And regrettably, that's all you get.
No.
The actual scene is
But indecent, actually.
about,
Lean closer.
you know, is about 5 minutes long. It's definitely R-rated. It's, yeah, I mean, you see the same on Netflix and even Amazon Prime now. And even Instagram, really. So it's not as scandalous now, but YouTube does not like,
Spell.
YouTube is not kind to this kind of content.
Fyke Isle. The tower.
And note that Geralt is not wearing his shoes, and we lost our shoes or our gloves, and we lost. Orog says, "I'm reporting." Yes, sorry, you're reporting because we couldn't show more, regrettably. And that's about it for tonight, friends. That's about all I have for you. Really appreciate you being here. Happy Wednesday. On Wednesdays, we Witcher. 12 viewers in the chat. Thank you, friends. Appreciate you. We shall return on Friday for Free Roam Fridays. Saturday Horse Show. Not sure what horse we shall be featuring. Perhaps the Piebald Tobiano. Cruz says, Aragorn more badass than this guy. He charmed Arwen. Yes, he did. Elisar. David has the Star Hearts emoticon. Appreciate all of you. Shout out to the mods. David, O-Dog, Serena, of course. Great talking to all of you. Cruz, Miko. I shall see you soon. Have a great night, friends, and enjoy.